back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. So if you have been following us on this tutorial, we've done the part one, and I told us this is the first part, circle of six. You do circle of six round. So in part one, this is the concluding part. When you get to the last bit, this is your last bit. So you put your fishing line inside the last bit, then inside this one, you see it has already formed like a base for circle. So your fishing line will be inside this 1 2 3 bead. So then you now put the required number of beads to complete that circle of six that we are doing, which is 3 bead. As you have already put my 3 bead, then what you will do, because we have gotten to the end, you will just tie the two fishing line together. So you have to be careful when you're tying so that it won't go over the bead. So you see that my tie fall at the middle of the bead, not over the bead. So what we have to do now is step 3, and the step 3 is to do circle of 6 5, circle of 6 5. Now see where our fishing line falls. You take one line, put it inside the right bead, then the other line, put it inside the left bead. So we want to do circle of 6 5. So you do 6 5 6 5 6 5. That's the way it will be. So on this one now, you know, I put my fishing line inside 2 bead. I will now put 4 beads to make it circle of 6. 4 beads. 1 2 3 4. So you interlock with number 4. You interlock with number 4. So you can see we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, circle of 6. The next one will be circle of 5. That's why I called it circle of 6 5, circle of 5. So that circle of 5, you put your fishing line, the one close to the bead that you are beading on, inside only one bead, which is this one. Then the other line, you put, you know, we have 1 2. Now you now put 3 bead to make it 5. 3 beads to make it 5. 1 2 3. You interlock with number 3. Interlock with number 3. So you see circle of 6, circle of 5. 1 2 3 4 5. The next one will be circle of 6. So when you are doing circle of 6, you put your line, your fishing line, the one close to what you are beading on, inside 2 bead. 2 bead. Then you know we have 1 2 3, making 3, remaining 3 beads to make it 6. 1 2 3. Interlock with number 3. So that's how you continue. So you get to the last bead. Don't forget we are doing circle of 6 5 6 5 6 5. So where you tie your bead, put the line inside both bead, which is left and right, and do circle of 6. The next one is circle of 5. Put your line inside only one bead, which is this one. Do circle of 5. The next one is circle of 6. Put your line inside 2 bead, circle of 6. So you do, after 6 is 5. So whenever you are doing 5, you put your line inside only one bead. Then whenever you are doing 6, you put your line inside 2 bead. So I will continue now and show us when I get to the end, to the last bead. As you can see it now, I'm almost done with the circle. We have 6 5 6 5. So the next thing is to put my line inside this two as usual. To form my circle of 6. To form my circle of 6, I'll put 3 beads. 3 beads. Interlock with the third one. So the last one we have only 1 bead, which we will use to do circle of 5. Put your line inside that 1 bead. Then you know it's the last one, so you put your line inside the beginning of first bead also. So it has already formed base for it. We have 1, 2, 3 now. So you now put 2 beads to make it circle of 5. So you on the last one, you will tie the fishing line together. So we have come to the end of this part. We will continue with the other part. So for more clarification, you can see it. We have the first step is circle of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this circle of 6, we bead another circle of 6 on it, which is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on this one, we now bead circle of 6, 6, 5, 6, 5. So when you are doing circle of 6, don't forget you put your fishing line inside 2 bead. Then when you are doing circle of 5, you put your fishing line inside 1 bead. So you continue like that: 2 bead, circle of 6, 1 bead, circle of 5, 2 bead, circle of 6, 1 bead, circle of 5. That's how you continue till you get to the end. So the next step that we will do now is circle of 4. Circle of 4. So we'll bead circle of 4 on all this bead, circle of 4 on all this bead. So when we are doing that circle of 4, you put your line inside only one bead, one at a time, one bead at a time. Thank you. Yeah, welcome once again, everyone. We are now on step 4 now. We've completed step 3. This step 1, circle of 6, step 2, circle of 6 in 6 places, then step 3, circle of 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. Now the step 4 now is to do circle of 4. Circle of 4. You know, this is where our fishing line, we tie that fishing line, then you put any of the fishing line, depending on the hand you are using, inside 1 bead. Inside 1 bead. So the other line, we are doing circle of 4. 1 is already, so you put 3 beads. You put 3 beads, interlock with the third one. You interlock with the third one. You interlock with the third one. So can you see circle of 4 here now? Circle of 4. So we continue with that circle of 4. Don't forget the fishing line that is down, the one that is down beside the next bead. We are beading on all these beads, all this last bead. So the one that is on the next bead, so you put it inside the next 1 bead. So this circle of 4 now, we are using one bead. We'll be entering one bead. So now we have our fishing line in 2 beads, 1, 2. So remain 2 to complete. So going forward, you'll be doing 2 bead. You put in 2 bead, except for the first one that you use 3 bead. 2 bead, interlock with the second one. Interlock with the second one. You see that is coming up now. So you continue the fishing line that is down, enter the next bead, enter the next bead, which is this one, bring it out, take the other line, take 2 bead, interlock with the second one, interlock with the second one, interlock. You see the circle of 4 is coming up. You can see that the circle of 4 is coming up. So you continue like that, entering one bead. You continue like that until you get to the last bead. So you can see that something beautiful is coming out. You can see the circle of 4 is going, circle of 4. You have a circle of 4, circle of 4, circle of 4, circle of 4. So that's how we'll continue. You'll be entering the next bead. Then take 2 beads, interlock with the second one. interlock interlock with the second one. Put your fishing line inside the next bead, which is this one. Then take the other line, take two beads, interlock with the second one. So that is forming. We are almost done. We are almost done. We are almost done. Enter the next bead, two beads, interlock with the second one. So you can notice my fishing line is small, so I want to join fishing line now. So what I will do is, after entering the next bead, I'll take my two beads, then instead of interlocking, I'll tie my fishing line together. Don't forget, be careful when you are tying so that it won't fall on the bead. So I've tied the fishing line together. You see where it falls? So after tying, I won't cut it like this. So I will knit the fishing line back inside one or two beads, but it must be neat. I'll put the fishing line in backward form inside one or two beads before cutting my fishing line. So you see, I've put it inside the two fishing line here. So the next thing now is to cut the small fishing line off. Be careful when you are cutting. You can use a cutter. Sorry, I don't have cutter yet, so I use blade. So you can see the remaining one that remains. So I will join fishing line now. You know, this is where we stop. So I'll put the new line. I have my fishing line here. Cut the length that you can control. Cut the length that you can control. Then you put it where it's supposed to end, on this bead. Then enter the next bead on that circle. Enter the next bead on that circle that you are doing. So like, it's just like how you are doing it before. So there's no big deal there. So you continue, take two bead, interlock with the second one, interlock. But because this my fishing line is a fresh fishing line, I won't just drag the fishing line out. Sorry, yes, the fishing line like that. So I will hold the two mouth like this, then drag the bead down. The reason why I did that is to secure my fishing line and to make the two sides equal, so that I won't waste the fishing line. To make the two sides equal. So the next thing, you just continue entering the next bead. Take the other side of the fishing line, put two beads, interlock with the second bead. So I will continue like that till I get to the last bead. I'll continue like that till I get to the last bead. So beading is very interesting. It's just for you to get the techniques that is there. You will really enjoy beading. It's very, very interesting. You can use bead to do anything that you like. It's just for you to be creative about it. That's just it. So I'm almost done. Remain only 3 beads. 1, 2, 3 to complete this stage, this circle of 4th stage. Only 2 beads to complete it. So can you see it? I'm on the last bead now. I'm on the last bead now, which is this one. And I told you whenever you get to the last bead that you want to knit on, you put your fishing line in the last bead and in the beginning of the first bead, so that it will serve as a bedrock for the circle that you want to do. So what I'll do now is put my fishing line inside this last bead that I'm beading on, inside this last bead, then this then this bead also, beginning of that first circle of 4 that I did, the first bead there. So you have something like this. You can see 1 2 3. You have something like this. You can see 1 2 3. So you know a circle of 4 that we are doing, so it's only one bead that I will put to complete it. And I told you, whenever you are completing any circle, for your work to be hard, you can just tie it. You can tie your fishing line, and don't forget, when you are tying, you tie very well so that it will fall at the middle. It won't fall on the bead. Okay, so we have very fine work now. You can see it, can see it. This is the beginning. These are circle of 6 that we begin with. We need circle of 6 on it, we need circle of 6 5 on it, then circle of 4. So we'll be moving to the next stage. The next stage is to knit circle of 5. Thank you.